Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing fine because it's hump day. We almost through the week, y'all. That's on the floor. You can stay down there. Anyway, baby, today is baby. Let me say something. This topic is gonna hit some dogs, and they is gonna holler, child. So today we are doing accountability. And if y'all don't know what accountability is, hold on. Accountability, the fact or condition of being accountable, responsible. So, okay, let's break that down because some folks be like, well, what does that mean? Accountability is a reassurance that the individual or organization is evaluated on their behavior related to something for which they are responsible. So basically, you're responsible for your actions and your behaviors and how they affect other people. And once you see that, hey, what I am doing is wrong, you take accountability for your actions and you do what you need to do to right your wrong. An individual can do that, a company can do that, anybody can hold themselves accountable, right their wrongs, and be a better person or organization or company. Hey, that's what we're doing. Hello. That's my mama. Hey, Dre. How you doing? Baby, I just slid on y'all on Facebook today. Thought I might say hi to my Facebook people today. But yeah, we're going to go through 4 steps of accountability. Let me go ahead and do my source because we don't steal around here. My source is focusyou.com. I read their article and I was just like, this breaks it down perfectly. Because I like using articles that dumb down everything to tiny little minuscule molecules. Because everybody not trying to be collegiate. So this broke it down to a way that was awesome. And okay, so there are 4 steps. Boom, first one, muster up the courage to see it. Because some people don't see their actions, they think that is normal. So once you actually see, like, oh my God, that was wrong, or oh my God, I may be a trash person. That's the first step. Pow. Second step, finding the heart to own it. Because some people don't want to own it. Some people want to wallow in their mess and not hold themselves accountable. Just be like, yeah, I'm a trash ass person, but I'm okay with it. You have to own it. All right, obtaining the wisdom to solve it. And hey, this is where some people stop because they don't want to change. They feel that everybody else is the problem except for them. And if y'all go back to the post that I have on my Facebook page, we're doing the above the line. These are the 4 steps. See, next week we're going to do below the line, where you don't take accountability and basically turn yourself into a victim. Everybody else around you is the problem except for you. So, pow. The last step, Lord, I can't count today. Exercising the means to do it. That means basically you have seen it, you own it, and you're going to solve it. Now you're putting all those steps together to actually hold yourself accountable, call yourself out, and right the wrong. We're going to go through all of them today. And we're going to see what's going on with folks. All right, first, bam, we finna go to muster up the courage to see it. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? It takes too much to change, yes. And that's why some people will not hold themselves accountable because they do not want to change, because change takes work. Change takes work, consistent work. And some people will not put in, they won't put in for that because they lazy. They want to stay the way that they are, feel the way that they feel, and everybody else could either accept them for who they are or accept them for who they are. And it's actually people out there like that. So, pal, muster up the courage to see it. The flashcards are back, baby, because we've been going off the rails a little bit too much, and I got to try to keep this together. So, pal. All right, muster up the courage to see it. You got to look at yourself and identify what is wrong with you. So, hey, if you are always having the same outcome, no matter with your job, your friends, baby, you the common denominator. You might be the problem. That is true. Baby, see, say true facts. It's true. It's true. Baby, if you are the common denominator in all your problems and all your problems are the same no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you the problem. And you need to see it. Some people don't have the courage to see it. They'll be like, oh, well, everybody else got to learn how to work around me. Or they don't have to accept me for who I am. Nobody got to accept you for who you are, especially if you're trash. People will see that you're trash and start leaving your life. Then you wonder why you're losing your jobs and your friends you used to have are now gone. Maybe you need to muster up the courage to see why. All right. Then you realize your faults. Like, you know what? Yeah, I am wrong for being like that. Or, I shouldn't have said that. Or, I shouldn't have done that. Or, maybe I need to listen to other people because there may be something wrong with me. That's the courage to look at yourself in the mirror. Have a talk with yourself because I'm big on having a conversation with yourself. You sit there, you have a conversation with yourself. It does be like, so I'm the drama. I am the drama. And once you figure out that you are the drama, it's time to change it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with finding out your fault and trying to correct it. That's really what we want you to do. Because like the topic last week, becoming a better person, holding yourself accountable is steps to becoming a better person because we need better people out here. I don't know if y'all seen the news lately, but baby, we already have over 30 mass shootings. Baby, it's just January 25th. We need better people out here. We need better people out here in these streets because, baby, it's rough and tough out there. And that's crazy. All right. Now you see it. You acknowledge it. You know what is wrong with you. So now we're going to go to step 2. Yes, Cindy, it's very sad. It's sad out here now. And the people are getting younger and younger and younger, baby. Y'all. Didn't back in the 80s they say the children are the future? I don't want this future. So let's get to step 2. Finding the heart to own it. Hey, accepting that you are a part of the problem. Wow. Like that's really that's even hard for me to see. Like, don't nobody want to say I'm the problem. Like that little sound say, am I the drama? I'm not the drama. Yeah, you are. It's okay. Own it. Figure out what's wrong with you and be like, you know what? I did that. That was unacceptable. My bad. There's nothing wrong with that. Accepting that you're part of the problem and correcting the behavior. Hey, it said teach them well, and that's not happening. No, mama, it's not. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Baby, these folks lead folks to hell. They lead folks to hell with gasoline draws on and octane socks. You hear me? So, hey. All right. Owning your faults and give yourself the strength to overcome. How do you give yourself the strength to overcome? For one, change your mindset. And I love beating this dead horse because one day this horse is gonna come alive. Getting help in the form of a support system or counseling. Because some people don't have the strength to do it themselves. Some people need someone to help guide them to becoming a better person and changing their mindset and holding them accountable. We all need somebody who's going to call us out on our BS and hold us accountable for trash behavior. And that person needs to also help them get the strength to change. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with calling somebody to help. Like, hey, look, now, shit, I can't do this on my own. I'm trying to become a better person. I need help. Baby, that's what you need to do. All right, owning it and admit your mistakes. Admit. And when you do that, that stops you from becoming a victim. That's when you go from above the line to below it. Because you do not own it. You do not say, look, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to correct. If you don't do it, if you stop there, you'll start getting a victim mentality if you don't correct it. Now all of a sudden is, oh man, every time I do this, and you're basically making excuses for your behaviors, and now you're making a victim out of yourself. Hey, Coco, how you doing? That's my high school friend, baby. We went to Josephine together. Baby, we rode that bus for 4 years together. Love you, girl. Thank you for coming. But yeah, if you do not try to hold yourself accountable, you basically will make yourself a victim. Oh, woe is me. Everybody's mad at me. Everybody say I need to change. Why everybody don't like me? Maybe you need to hold your goddamn self accountable and change. Don't nobody just want craziness? Hey, you girl. Tell everybody I said hi. Tell Sherman he better party down for his birthday. He better shake it loose on his birthday. But anyway, how? Finding the heart, you own it. Find the strength to want to change and do not victimize yourself when you are changing. Because remember, you're the problem, not everybody else. When you victimize yourself, then everybody else is the problem and you're not. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. So once we do all of that, pal, obtaining the wisdom to solve it. Whew, baby. And then, we're gung-ho about it. Like, look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to change my behaviors. I've been called out. People are holding me accountable. I see what I have done wrong. Now, what can I do to change that? And once you get that solve it attitude, then you need to ask yourself, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to solve this problem? Because look, I don't want to be the problem anymore. I want to be a better person. I want to be, some people don't care about being liked. So I can't say I want to be a likable person because some people just don't give a damn what people think. But in a way, That does just because you don't care about what people think does not mean that you just need to be an asshole. Like you can still be likable and not care what nobody thinks. Because I don't give a damn what nobody thinks, but I'm not a trash person out here doing people wrong. Because that comes back. The energy that you put out comes back. And I I don't want no bad energy on me. None at all. All right. So now when you get that solvent attitude and you ask yourself, what can I do? That right there will stop you from sliding back into that victim mentality. Because we don't want to play the victim when we're holding ourselves accountable and we want to be better people. There's no victims. You don't need to victimize yourself. Just do it. Yes, just do it. And I'm gonna have to remind y'all, this is a two-part series. Today is the first one. I'm gonna go through it very quickly. If there's any questions, go ahead and do that. If you are not subscribed to my channel, what's the problem? Why you haven't done it? What's the problem? Go ahead. Make sure you like. Thank you. And all my social medias down there. If you're part of them, go ahead and add me. I cuts up on TikTok. I cuts up on Twitter. I cuts up on Facebook. Come see me. Thank you. Had to plug myself there for a second. And make sure y'all like this on the way out. And try to share it too. Thank you. That helps me grow. Thank you, y'all. All right. Oh. And with obtaining the wisdom to solve it, you are fully committing yourself to staying focused during the problem solving. You have to be consistent. Changing your mindset is just like exercise. We all want to lose weight. You just can't lose weight just, not eating. You got to, watch your diet. You got to exercise. You have to eliminate foods that are not good for you. But, you can still have them in moderation. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. Moderation. So, you have to put in the work in order to obtain your goal. That's the same thing with holding yourself accountable and changing that behavior. All right. We went over to change your mindset, and you have to stay persistent. You have to stay persistent. You have to be every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Something that you cannot slack on when you are trying to change a behavior and hold yourself accountable. So here, boom, we're gonna go down to the last one, exercising the means to do it. That is accepting the full responsibility to achieve the results and actually doing it. Now you have a plan. Now you know what to do. You have to go through the steps in order to actually do it. Because the first three can be just lip work. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No, you get down to that last step. This one right here, you actually have to put all of that in action. Now, you've mustered up the energy to see it. You have found the heart to own it. Like, look, this is me. This is what I did. This is what I need to change. You have obtained the wisdom to actually solve it. So now you know what you need to do in order to solve the problem. And now you're putting all of that into action. Because, baby, you're a dead fish if you're not putting any exercise into it. That's just lip service. Just like the saying, prayer without work is dead. Changing your mindset without putting in the work in order to do it is dead. You have to be ready to actually put in the work. And if you don't do that, you're not taking in the full account. You're not fully taking in the full benefits of accountability. You're not holding yourself accountable. You're like, yeah, all this looks good, but I'm not finna do that. Then what the hell you do the first 3 steps for? When you exercise it and actually do it, you're reaping the benefits of becoming a better person. You're reaping the benefits of holding yourself accountable, and that's okay. It's okay to tell yourself or tell others, you know what? My bad. I was wrong. And I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make it right. There's nothing wrong with that. We encourage that. We want that. We want that. And that is right there, baby. You overcoming your circumstances and you're achieving the results that you want. Boom. You are a better person. Now you've done all the steps, you've exercised the means, you've done it. Now, don't go back to that same behavior. It's still exercising, it is still a living, breathing step that you have to maintain. Like, okay, it's just like touching a stove. You touch that stove, pow, it's hot. Oh shit. Now you sitting here with this scar, it's oozing. Now you have to do the steps. You got to keep it clean. You got to clean it, put some ointment on it, some salve. You have to, bandage it up. You have to wait for it to heal. And once it has healed, everything is fine. You know now not to touch that stove because you know what you had to do in order to become healed. That's the same thing with taking accountability. You touch that stove, pow, now you're burned. You do what you need to do to heal that. And you know not to do it again. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what we want. Baby, that's part one. I told you I'm not going to have y'all here all day like we did the other weeks. I'm putting myself on a time schedule. That's it. That is it. That's part one. Now, the next week. Whew, now that one is going to be some time because it is a lot. It's a lot to go through. And I plan on doing it all next week. So next week, baby, just go ahead and get you a snack, a drink, everything else, because we're gonna be talking about it for a long time next week. Yeah, I'm gonna give it at least 45 minutes to an hour next week. This week we were short, sweet, to the point, and I like that. I'm okay with that. So this is the end of the show. If y'all just joined me, I'm sorry. Should have been on time. But anyway, this is the last part. This is the last step. For those who don't know what the last tip is, this is the end of the show where I give my little 2 cents on something, how I'm feeling at the time. Sometimes it's with the topic, sometimes it's not with the topic. Today is off topic because, I'm off a little bit. But anyway, my last tip is do what makes you happy. You happy. This is your life, regardless of who you have in it, regardless of your relationship, regardless of your children, regardless of your pets, regardless of what walk in life that you are, child, adolescent, teenager, grown, elderly, it does not matter. It's never too late to make yourself happy. Do the things that you love. If you want to read books all day long, baby, take you a day off, read books all day long. That's what you want to do. That's what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting yourself or others, do what you do to make yourself happy. Because this life that we have right here, regardless of your beliefs, you believe in reincarnation or anything else, this life that you are living right now is yours. And you deserve to enjoy it. Do what makes you happy. Don't do what makes other people happy because then you're making them happy and you're miserable. Do not put your happiness in someone else's hands. Oh, he makes me happy, or oh, she makes me happy, or they make me happy. No. Do what you want to do in your life to make you happy. Hey, if that's the extra piece of chicken, go get the extra piece of chicken. If it's, buying a shirt that you usually won't do it. If it's you want to travel. If you can afford to do it, now don't put yourself in debt. You come back with an eviction notice and you don't even have enough money to pack your stuff out. I ain't saying be no fool with your happiness now. Do what you can within your scope of practice at the time. I'm going to put that out there. But make sure that you are doing what you do to be happy. And that's the show today, y'all. We was under 30 minutes. I'm proud of myself. But if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Here are all my social medias down there. Give me a follow. Let me know what's going on. Y'all can talk to me. I talk back. And thank y'all for being here, because y'all did not have to give me 26 minutes of your life. But you chose to do that, and I really appreciate that, and I love y'all for that. And remember, part 2, below the line. Now, if you want to know what line I'm talking about, you have to go to my page on Facebook, my Champagne Conversations page, and you will see what's above the line and what's below the line. We're doing below the line next week. We are talking about the victim mentality when people who do I can't talk today. For people who do not want to hold themselves accountable and they go into that victim cycle. We're going to talk about that next week, because there's a whole lot of folks out here who are walking victims because they don't want to hold themselves accountable, because they don't want to be better people. So I'm going to show y'all how to identify that. All right. That's the show. Thank y'all for being here once again. Like I said, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Give me a like on the way out, and please share this with somebody who you think might benefit from it. Because baby, who they gonna get mad at me? I'm probably telling them something they need to hear. They might want to listen. All right. I love y'all. See y'all next week.